This is Cork Today on C103.
Now, my next guest is a presentation nun who, at the tender age of 76, has decided to do a skydive and at the same time raise money for Aware, the charity that assists people affected by depression. Sister Patricia Wall from Tipperary joins me now on the programme. Good morning to Sister Patricia.
Good morning, Patricia.
You are welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
How did you come up with the idea of doing a parachute jump?
Well, we had a local group who did a skydive for the Remembrance Garden in Ballinonty. So we were looking for fundraising ideas. So it came up with us with the Millennium Family Resource Centre. So when it came up then the following month, I said, well, I'll do the skydive if the rest of you do the collecting. So I'm going to do the easy part.
Are you nervous about it?
Not really now, no.
You have no fear of heights, obviously.
No. And now some people said no way would they do it. But then I've met a few now since who have done it, and they said it's a great experience and they've enjoyed it and it's wonderful. So,
and it's one of these tandem jumps, is it? That
yes,
you'll be strapped.
Yes, you'll be strapped onto the instructor and you'll free fall for a certain amount. And then he'll pull the parachute, or I'll pull it. I don't know which of us will pull the parachute.
And then you'll say your prayers.
And then you'll float down to earth.
Oh, God.
And keep your feet tucked in, because the biggest hazard could be a broken ankle.
Oh. And have many people broken their ankle, or have you looked into that?
7 ankles in 7 years.
All right.
That's not bad now, is it?
No. I take those odds. I really would take those odds. And have you a lot of people behind you doing the fundraising?
Yes. I have a big group now, because we're as well as Aware. I'm involved in a number of community projects in what we call the Slievard area. I'm retired from teaching since '97, so I'm very involved in community projects. So we have the Family Resource Centre, we have Bright Sparks Childcare, we're at the present renovating a corner in the village, and we're putting up a miners. Remember, for the miners, we have community centres in the Commons and in Killinall, and then there's going to be a garden in Gortnahoo. So I'm involved in lots of things, and a playground in Ballingarry. So everybody is feeling the pinch and needs a bit of extra money. And then Aware is a great charity at the moment, because they provide great supports for people with mental health, I think, and it's very... And
suffering from depression.
Yes.
And God knows there are
and,
so many people suffering from depression at the moment.
So we said if we partner with them, it will give publicity to them as well, because they have supports. They have groups all over the country. They have online service. They have regenerated their Beat the Blues in the schools, and have got to 22,000 children,
young people.
And you see, suicide should be the last option. I mean, people should look for help.
Absolutely. And I was reading in the paper a piece from you. You battled yourself with depression many years ago.
I did when I was 30. You know, I went through a period for a year, a bit more. But I got help and worked through it. So.
But a tough time.
Yes. And I mean, anybody going through it, when depression descends, no point saying to you, snap out of it,
Yeah.
People do need help.
And you obviously...
And they need to look for help, yes.
And you got the help at the time.
I got the help, yes.
Yeah. So you would encourage anyone listening, I mean, a group like Aware, they're fantastic to contact.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay, so the money will go to Aware and your other local groups in the area. And adventure sports are nothing new to you. Tell me about your snorkelling trips.
Well, I went back to New Zealand on a visit, and I went through Cairns. I had a nephew in Cairns. So I went snorkelling on the Barrier Reef. Now, I had already been introduced to snorkelling in the Philippines. I was in the Philippines for a meeting, and I did snorkelling just on the shore, the edge of the shore,
Yeah.
But the Great Barrier Reef, you go out in a boat and you're out in the middle of the ocean.
And beautiful.
It was beautiful. Now, some of them went diving.
Yeah.
Some of them went diving, but I just did the snorkelling bit. Now, I don't think I'd cope with the diving bit.
Actually, you can do the diving next year. We'll work up to that.
That's right.
So even though you retired from teaching, you sound like you're a very, very busy lady.
Now the community work has gone well. We started. I live in a local housing estate, and we got a residents group up and going in 1998. and we got the houses painted, and because they were looking at us with suspicion, saying, are the nuns now thinking they're going to convert us? So when they found out we weren't going to convert them, but only help them to improve, they all came on board.
And they welcomed you in.
And they welcomed us in, yes.
So, somebody says by text, tell Sister Patricia she's a great ad for modern day nuns. Get up and go. Good on her. What do the other nuns make if you're doing a skydive, by the way?
Well, now, they think I'm a bit mad, but anyway.
Yeah.
And the superior says, well, she said, do you not think you're too old?
Yeah.
So, anyway, I've got my doctor's cert.
Oh, you need a doctor's cert for
That's
it.
a condition of it.
Is it?
You see, Skydive Ireland do these charity. They facilitate it. They're in Burr, near Crinkle, near Burr, County Offaly.
Yeah.
So we went up to visit them last year, you see, and then we put it off to this year. Their season starts in March. So they give you all the guidelines. So you do need a doctor's cert, and I don't know about the insurance, whether you can get insurance or not.
And your doctor said you're fine?
Yes.
Yeah, to do a skydive.
Thank God. I mean, it's great to be healthy, yes.
God, I'd love to know. I'd love to have seen the doctor's face when you went in to say, do a medical there, would you? I want to do a skydive. When is it going to take place? Have you the date?
Now, the date, you make a provisional date. We're talking about early May, or we might bring it forward a bit again. Now, we're not sure, because you might have to make 3 or 4 attempts. It depends on the weather. You could have a date fixed, and then they could ring up the day before and say the weather is not suitable, because they're very careful that the conditions are right. So I've known people who've had to go maybe 3 or 4 times before it actually happens.
Yeah, which is a bit disappointing, because you psych yourself up. And you
psych yourself up, and then they come the night before and call it up. And then you see if people are coming with you, it's going to be a bit of a difficulty. So,
because obviously it's the weather. You're very weather
dependent.
So
we're talking about now mid-May, early May, and maybe bring it back a little bit more. We'll see.
But you have from between now and then to get all the fundraising in.
So we have permits. We've guarded permits, you see, for 2 counties for 2 months. So
to collect as much money as you can.
Doing and then we're going with all the social media. And
are you on Facebook?
Yes, we're on Facebook, and I'm on mycharity.ie, and
you're up to speed with all the social media.
They're going to do well, I'm not, but somebody else.
Somebody else is doing that for you. We'll get you on Facebook. Yeah, actually, wait and see. And you're going onto the pitch in Thurles.
Yes, for the Tip Kilkenny match.
Okay, and you're going to address the crowd.
Well, yes, and you see, I have a brother who has 5 All-Ireland medals. So hopefully he might come with me that day. And I have Brian Cody and Eamon O'Shea now are going to lend their support to it. And
will you make a collection, will you, at the match?
We'll probably do it after the match.
After the match, but you'll go onto the pitch and...
We'll go onto the pitch before the game starts, yes.
So you'll be able to tell them what you're doing and that?
Yes.
You might sing a song. Would you? Can you sing?
No, I can't sing now,
No, adventure sports is more Sister Patricia's thing, not the singing. All right, any plans for what you'll do next year?
Not yet, no. We've got to get over this one first.
Listen, you're terrific. You really are a breath of fresh air. We wish you good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
And we hope you raise loads of money, because that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's the hard work part of it.
Yeah. Listen, good luck with it. And thanks for taking time out to talk to us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a lovely lady. Sister Patricia Wall, 76 years young. And she'd taken part in a skydive for all the tea in China. I wouldn't be able to do it. It would be my worst fears realised. She really is a great woman.
Get in touch with Cork Today on our 24-hour comment line. Just call 022 42856 and leave your message. Cork Today on C103.